Welcome to the Gear Slum, your one-stop shop for all things guitar culture nonsense. I'm Aaron.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Cole.
We slum it hard so you don't have to. You hear about this though?
I went on to the Strymon website, and
it's where we get all our pedal news.
Not only, not just to look at. Well, I came for the new pedal.
Jeez.
And I stayed.
No, you liked it that much. Hey-o.
And I stayed for the an ad that says fade to black, and they've got a number of their pedals.
Yeah. That's a thing that they did a while ago, right?
A while ago, huh?
The black versions of all their pedals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
Announced it several months ago, at least. It is pretty cool.
But not all of their pedals.
No, just like their most.
Their four newest ones,
probably. The
four newest?
I mean, you look at this list and tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, I see at least 5 that are black, so you are wrong. Yep, I do.
No, you don't.
Compadre, black.
I do.
Night Sky, black. Volante, black. Zelza, black. Sunset, black.
I guess Sunset. It's weird that I don't think of Sunset as being in the group with those other ones because it's quite a bit older, but it might be the newest one after the Zelza.
Thank you, Cole.
But Phil, there are 5.
But there are 5.
I'm telling
it's
you.
Pretty easy. Also, the Iridium is all black.
5 is not 4.
Yes. There are at least 4.
There's at least 5.
The Riverside is sold out.
Riverside isn't one of them. Compadre, Night Sky,
yes, it is.
Volante,
on this,
well,
list,
then that makes
Sunset.
6. Then that makes 6.
It does.
Riverside doesn't show a black one on the website.
Probably because it's not available. Like it's sold
Oh
out.
yeah. Oh, they probably had them.
I thought they made a blue
older
sky
ones.
that was black too.
Yeah, I bet they had them for all of them originally, and then they just sold out. You could
they have
had
different
an all black
knobs,
El
too.
Blackistan. El Blackistan.
Oh, if you keep scrolling, oh, geez, they have. I think maybe it's all of them.
Yeah. I want you to apologize to our viewers.
You owe us an apology.
No,
Not to me.
I will.
You do. You owe us an apology, Phil.
I will never apologize to the viewers.
Oh, I see. Because it says featuring those
I
4.
will.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. They
You
look
could have
cool
had
in
an El
black.
Capistan, Phil.
They could just all be black, and that would be.
Yeah. So yeah, they only have the newest ones left because those are the least popular ones.
What the heck is Zelza?
Yeah, what is Zelza?
Also, you can get a hat.
It's a phaser. It's the phaser.
Yeah, see, they did the Mobius, the Timeline, the Dig, Deco.
The Zelza was that. I honestly have thought about getting that
Zelza.
phaser. It's just so.
Is that
I
just
just
like the
love
sound the
phasers,
phaser
and I
makes?
love that it exists
Zelza.
because they really did go. I mean, they've kind of done everything else on one hand, so you could argue that, but nobody was looking for a new $300 phaser.
Okay, so let me ask you this: now that they have released the what is it called, the Cloudburst, do you think they will next release the what is it called, the slicer? No, that's the Boss one. What's the thing on the Mobius that everyone likes?
Oh, the Destroyer.
Yeah, the Destroyer.
I hope so, but I feel like it's not popular enough, in a widespread way.
Is the Cloudburst, is that or the Cloud that it's based off of is what do you call that type of reverb that does the sounds that everyone had?
Like Shimmer?
Shimmer. Is it Shimmer?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's like a Bloom reverb.
Whoa.
It, but yeah, it's just one. It's like chorus. Yeah, it is like it's pretty much a shimmer. But was it just one of the presets on the Big Sky or something?
I think so, yeah. $279.
Yeah, dude. 300
How much
presets.
is it from the Big Sky or from the Blue Sky?
I think they share some of them, right?
Well,
Yeah.
wait, no.
The
It's
Blue
not from the
Sky
Blue
is like
Sky.
a single one, right?
It's not from the Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the fact that it has just knobs on it
Mm-hmm.
is like handy, but then it's $280. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I'm wondering if some of them have like secondary functions, like the same way that
hold
like
down
on
the
the
foot
El
switch
Cap.
and turn
Yeah,
the knob
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
The the ensemble switch has off, mezzo, piano, and forte. Those are the settings. Which is
What?
you see that? It's off,
Yeah.
and
That's
E,
pretty
and
good,
forte.
actually.
What is
And
that?
that's like it's like a strings kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like off, kind of quiet or loud.
Yeah.
That seems, I don't know. It seems dumb that like the Blue Sky, you can do a lot with the Blue Sky.
Mm-hmm.
It's got because it's got the two different toggle switches.
Yeah. It has a favorite. Well, no, on the Blue Sky, is one of them a favorite switch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it has two toggle switches that change the mode and something else. Yeah, I don't know.
It's got
and the
bunch.
style of reverb. So there's
The thing, I feel like
This seems like it
we're
should be
being
like a plug-in.
is gas lit the word or gas lighted?
I don't know if you read this, but I just saw in my memories from like 3 years ago. I had a post about is it gaslit or gaslighted
Oh,
on
serious?
Facebook. Yeah, weird.
But like every video and article I read was like, this is Strymon's smallest and most affordable pedal ever. But like most Strymon pedals were $300. Like that's
For a
what the
long
kind of
time,
standard. And well, and a lot of them, like the Big Skies or the Blue Skies, still $300.
No, they just raised all the prices on it.
yeah, the Blue Sky is
It's
now
like $380 now.
$379.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude! So they are gaslighting us.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, this is their most affordable pedal ever. It's $20 less than every other pedal.
used to be. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Used
not a
to be.
freaking budget. It's $280,
yeah, and
it just does one. Like I just can't.
Yeah, it doesn't even have
very
presets,
strange.
does it?
I guess
if you
like
use
it didn't make
MIDI
sense
on it,
before.
probably
Like
does.
none of this makes sense, right? But
I'm assuming it probably does have you can control it with MIDI, maybe, but
no, it just has USB.
oh, is it just USB?
You can like, yeah,
More like you must be kidding me.
crazy. I'm sorry to all of
That's
our
okay.
crazy listeners.
Does that make me crazy?
So
Probably.
so here's the and then the other piece that I think is even crazier
it's
is
ugly
that
too, right?
everyone's like losing their minds over it and like, oh, I'm gonna buy this immediately. This is what I've been waiting for.
Literally for let me see. For $200 more, you can get the actual complete Big Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is
So it's
this
like-
really just a preset off the Big Sky?
Yeah, that's what they say. It's like the cloud algorithm,
Okay.
but with fewer controls, right? Because
Yeah, well, I mean, the Big Sky has like all the menus you can access, so. But like, you can get a Big Sky. Like, heck, there's one on Reverb for $380 right now. Granted, it's from 2013, so maybe that's like older or something. But like,
how loud do you think the foot switch on that thing is? Is it like a like a railroad nail?
I think. Yeah, dude. I just don't see I don't see the appeal of it. And granted, I'm not the target audience. I don't even like
Yeah.
reverb that much.
I feel like it should like this makes sense. Like it looks like a picture from like a plugin.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that's
I
the
thought
other thing.
it's strange that they went with like a digital representation of it and not a photograph.
I mean, they don't have pictures on anything though.
Well, and
right?
it's just very
yes,
boring.
yes they do. All the other ones are
Oh no, I
look
think
like
that is a picture of
photographs.
it. That is a photograph on their website. I thought you
Yeah.
were saying like on the pedal itself. That's
Yeah.
the photograph. That's what it looks like.
It's a very boring.
It's just like
looking-
half. It's like a half width of their
Yeah.
like the
Well,
blue sky pedal.
Which is like a
shape.
good I do like the size of the pedal.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you could stack they're going to put out a bunch of these, right? And you could just stack them all right next to each other.
Yeah, I assume. Or you could
Because
just
there's just one foot switch in the middle.
yeah, or you could like conceivably put this next to like your timeline and it would fit.
Oh yeah, I
line
wonder if it's
with
the
it.
exact same profile. It would
Either
make
that or
sense
like
for
the
it to
L
be.
cap maybe like because those are different, right?
Yes. Yeah, in fact the big box ones, yeah, they're
The big box
taller.
ones are flat and the other ones are like angled.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
They're
this
more
looks,
curved too on the edges.
Yeah, this looks more like those. than the
Yeah,
big
this looks like
ones.
an L cap or something like that. But
Hmm.
again, yeah, I don't know. Are you guys did you think when you saw it oh man, that's just what I've been waiting for all these years?
No, it seemed like didn't
I heard a
they should
demo
have done this like
first.
5 years ago?
I heard a demo first, and I was like, "Ooh, I really like the sound of that." And then I looked at it, and I was like, "Ugh." And then I saw the price, and I was like, "What? No!"
Yeah, I have no doubt that it sounds good, but
Yeah, that's not
and
the
saw that it
issue.
can only. It appears to only do literally one thing.
yeah, it is.
So
Yeah, I don't think you
No.
can change. You're saying you can't change the algorithm or something.
well,
You're just
I don't know what
changing
you
the
call
settings.
it. I know I like
Yeah, you
Blue
can't change
Skies.
it to also be a freaking chorus or something,
Or
or
just a different
totally
flavor
different kind of
of
reverb. Yeah,
Yeah, so
Of
like
reverb.
the timeline has a tape delay on it, right? And then the El Capistan is like also just a tape delay, but it has
But
all
it's,
these
like,
other
beefed up.
added functions to it that
Right.
that you can't do on the timeline.
yes.
Whereas this is like it seemingly has fewer functions
right.
and it's on its own and it's only one.
Oh, it
Of
does
the
have
styles of
MIDI.
reverb.
It does have MIDI through a TRS jack.
Oh, well, there we go. They erased
But
everything I just said.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, it's like
Whoa, whoa,
TRS
whoa.
in and out too because it's stereo. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I just don't know.
I just don't know. I
Just
feel like
don't know. I just don't know.
The first
seems
line
like-
on the website, we had some very lofty goals in mind with Cloudburst. Oh, you could have fooled me.
it seems weird because so they did the they had the big sky or the blue sky and they had all their big box pedals and then everyone's like, oh, they're going to come out with a multi-drive thing, right? Or a multi-amp thing. And instead they came out with the Volante, which is just a super in-depth single style delay. And then they
Yeah.
came out with the Night Sky, which is the same thing but a reverb with
Yeah.
and then now it's almost well, we're also this other weird boring thing on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. More power to you.
Guess. Oh, it has longer decay
Oh, dude.
than the Cloud Machine on the Big Sky.
Oh, well,
It's probably higher. I mean, I'm sure it's higher bit rate and higher sample rate and everything.
Well, yeah, they can devote all of its power to one thing.
Yeah. And all their newer stuff is well, what is it? Oh yeah, it's 32-bit. Well, that's the processing. Oh, the A to D and D to A are 24-bit, and I'm pretty sure they're 16 or 20 on the Big Sky.
There's literally nothing else like it. Quite like it.
96 kilohertz A to D. And it says it has a 20 kilohertz frequency response, so that means it's probably just sampling at 48 kilohertz. Yeah, I don't know. There's literally nothing like it other than the fact that it was based on a small part of another pedal that already exists and is insanely popular. So we're sponsored by Strymon this week, actually. So go out and get your cloudburst. Start bursting.
I mean, I
those
kind of want
clouds.
one. I definitely don't.
I mean-
I don't not want it.
Yeah,
I mean-
well, obviously.
if Strymon was asking, "Hey, you want one?" I'd be like, yeah.
Honestly, though, even if it was like $249 instead of $279, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. Like that's
Yeah.
worth it.
Even
Like that extra $30 bucks.
because there
just
has
really
been
throws
like
it off.
everything's more expensive, right? Because of freaking
Yeah, yeah.
Biden. But like 280 is still a lot for a pedal.
Yeah. Make pedals $200 again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up
Yeah,
because I
guys.
know people want to hear this. I'm gonna look up the
The
specs on
inflation
the Big
stats
Sky
for the last
first.
couple of years.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have more game for this episode?
No.
Why?
What?
96 kilohertz.
You don't remember? I told you do lots of game.
Yeah, we need more games for this episode, Phil.
Listen,
Get on it.
you can't. You can listen. You can ask. You can ask. Go ahead, ask.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Here's what I'm
Okay.
going to ask you. How many
Okay.
times in the last 5 episodes have you done your game? Not including this episode, the previous 5 episodes. How many times have you done the game?
This feels unfair.
The answer is 1.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I've been picking up your slack.
Oh.
I did your game for you once.
Mm-hmm.
I introduced a new game once. And now all I want is a little recognition.
Oh, that's what you want. Okay, gotcha.
And also I want to guess some more things. This is what I really want. It's okay. You don't have to.
I'm going to find some right now. I'm going to steal your game from you, Phil.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think let Cole have a go at it.
Cole,
Have a go at it.
please, can we play Judge, Jury, and Execute? And
I haven't
Judge
listened
Judy
to Judge
and
Judy enough lately.
You don't have to have listened to it for the game.
Some of us take pride in our games,
What
and
do
we
you
don't
mean?
just half
How would I do
at
it?
the last minute.
We don't just like listen live on the air.
You don't half ass
I
beat them.
I don't single cheek it.
Half-ass beep. Okay, guys.
Beep beep.
Let's see if there's any reviews on this one.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Wait, before you start, do you think it's weird that all the Strymon reverb pedals, like at least the Big Sky, Blue Sky, and Cloudburst, are all the same blue, but none of their other pedals match each other?
That is kind of weird.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what gives?
Okay.
Eh?
You guys ready for a game?
I'm ready for literally anything.
Okay, so we have come on now. Give me
All right, big bucks, big bucks, big
give me
bucks.
a
No
1 star.
whammies.
No 1 star.
Ugh.
Okay, let's go. Okay. This is an episode of Guess That Pedal Review. This is a this is a review by Rich P, which is actually my most popular Google search, as luck would have it.
It's called broth.
Brine. Within hours of receiving the pedal name, my other pedal from the same manufacturer was on eBay for sale. The analog mode to my ears is even better than the other pedal. It has this type of effect, but without the distortion that this other pedal has, although some may prefer that. The warm mode is every bit as good as the fabled long chip other pedal. Clear effects, but warm and rounded without any digital sheen. Standard and pedal type or effect type modes are also very good when the situation requires. But if that wasn't enough, the other effect type mode is really unique. And with the I read that as that'll give too much away, but I'll tell you what I was going to say after you guess the pedal. And something built in pedal feature, you couldn't ask for any more from a compact this pedal, especially with the brand, form factor, and reliability.
Is this a delay pedal?
Maybe. Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
Is it a Strymon?
No.
I didn't think so, but I had to
Is
ask.
it JHS?
No.
No.
Is it Boss?
No.
Yes, it is
Yes.
Boss.
Is it a DD8?
It is a DD8.
Is he comparing it to the DD7?
No, he was comparing because it was the Waza DM2W.
Oh, I see. He's saying
'Cause
that
he's
he
just
likes
talking
the
about the
analog
analog-
on the digital
analog mode,
better than
yeah.
the actual analog one.
Yeah. But then it says it has a 40-second looper, but it just says 40S without a space. And I was like, a 40s looper? They didn't even have loopers in the 40s. What's this guy talking
It's
about?
got a 40s style looper.
Vintage style looper.
It's a guy inside splicing tape together.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. You guys ready for another one?
The DD8 seems cool. I've never actually seen one in the wild or even in captivity, but
I know this is like a sad reality of the last few years, but that is like, we haven't seen a lot of this stuff out in the wild, right? Because like we haven't been
That's
out in the
true.
wild as much.
That's
I mean,
true.
we have for like the last year or whatever, but
yeah. But I haven't even seen it in like wildlife photography magazines.
I usually skip those pages and look for just the topless women, you know?
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's not
Guitar World. You're talking about Guitar World?
Yeah, yeah.
Magazine?
Magazine. Okay, this next review is by, let's see if there's a better one. Okay, it's by Amazon customer. Amazing pedal type, effect type. When I bought this pedal, I simply thought I was getting an effect type with some customization options. It is that and more. First, you have the vintage switch, which, you guessed it, gives you a vintage effect type sound. Second, you have this trademarked name feature of pedals. Awesome technology used by many of this brand's products that allow you to download custom sounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Usually artist designed.
Yeah, it's a tone print. It's a TC Electronic tone print.
So I knew I was getting both of those. What I didn't realize, and it was a very pleasant surprise, is that the smooth mode provides that classic something 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 sound. Simply amazing. This is the same price as this other pedal, which I also own. Like, don't want to brag. I would choose this one over that one every time.
Okay, I think I know what it is, but I'm going to let Phil take the lead on this one.
It's how many syllables are in the name?
There's 2 words. Well, it's basically just one. Yeah, it's 1 word, 2 syllables.
Does the name
This
have
is something that Phil is often accused of. Like he mentioned before, sometimes Americans are accused of something. This is something that people often say about Phil.
Interesting.
Former lovers say this.
Too generous. Is that's more than one, 2
Exactly.
syllables. Too kind.
Too generous is a great name for a pedal.
Too fast, too generous.
Wait, too generous is a lot of syllables.
Yeah, it's
So do you think you know like what series of pedal it is, Phil?
No.
Oh. Aaron might have a leg up on you then. Because he said it.
I got my leg.
Aaron,
right
show
up
me
on
your
you.
legs.
It's on. It's up on you.
Oh.
One of them.
Your legs are up on me?
One. A leg is up on you.
One leg is up on me?
Yes.
The good one or the bum one?
Have one leg up on you. A leg up on you. Have a leg up on you.
Come on, Phil.
Asta lasagna.
I'll give you.
Don't get
You're
any-
not even trying to guess anymore.
Did you hear?
get
Yeah,
any
like
on-
ask me a question
yeah.
or something.
Is it? Oh, okay. Here's a question. Does it not have, or is it a solid color design?
Does it not have? That's how you start.
Like
It is one color
with zero
with
graphic
words on it. No graphics at all.
Okay.
I mean, other than the words, but there's
Yes,
nothing
right,
other
right.
than letters.
Is it a single foot switch
It
design?
doesn't have numbers on it.
Numbers are kind of letter, but I actually don't see any numbers on it. So
Are
suck
numbers
on
a
that.
kind of letter?
Sure.
Right. I never thought of it.
Because it's probably not right, but like
Yeah, I just never thought
said
of
it.
I thought a lot of things that aren't right, but
Yeah, that's just
not that
one.
one. Is it
You-
Is it a Danish company?
It is. Well, no, I don't know that they sell Danishes. They mostly sell audio products.
Okay. Do they also sell a smorgasbord?
Phil, you're very bad at this game.
I know.
You're very bad at participating in this game.
Yeah, just like guess something about the pedal. It's a single
Okay.
solid color. I gave
Single
you that.
solid color.
What
does
color
it have...
is it?
Yellow.
Oh.
Okay.
Does it have 3 knobs?
It does.
Does it have more than 3 knobs?
Yes.
Oh. Damn it. Oh, no. I was like, why did he answer that way? Okay.
It has 4 knobs and a
4 knobs.
switch.
And it's yellow and 1 foot switch. Standard size enclosure?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is
It's
the
not.
print
It's not
green?
a standard.
Does it have green letters on it?
No,
Like greenish letters?
no,
Are they white?
Black letters.
black letters.
Black letters. Okay.
Yep. See, Aaron?
Well, I'm helping.
You don't
No
know
red
as much
letters.
as you think you do. Who's got the leg on
Red letter,
whom?
yellow letter.
What's the prominent vowel sound in the name? Are there any long vowels?
What kind of a question?
I always in my mind I always thought long was like the long vowel sound for A is A. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and the short one is a, right? There's
Yeah.
a long and a short vowel sound in this.
Yeah. Is it the same vowel sound?
No. In some languages. Not in English though.
Is it helix? Is that what Phil's lovers say about it?
Yeah, he licks. It's a
Well-
helix.
Wait,
Which helix though, Phil?
I don't know anything about helixes.
Listen,
You do about this one because it's the TC Electronic Helix Phaser, the tone print Helix Phaser. That was back before Helix was a Line 6 thing.
yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew, but like,
Cole used to have all these pedals.
Yeah, remember when I had that hookup with? So I just had
Yeah.
my pedal
Oh,
board is
yeah.
just every TC Electronic pedal, and this is the one I kept the longest of all of them.
Yeah.
In fact,
Hmm.
I should I need to just get another one of them. They're on Amazon for $120. You can just go buy one.
At first I thought it was the pipeline, but
Yeah, that's a good guess.
then you said yellow. And I knew it was not that.
Okay.
Well, I feel like you're not all the way here today.
Yeah, what's going on? Are you
Talk to us. Have you seen any
having marital discord again?
cool videos of movies or shows or?
No, but Aaron.
Oh yeah. I want you to, right now, as we're speaking, open a browser window and type in lincolnpark.com.
Okay, I will do that. My internet might go bad, but also,
Okay.
Aaron, let me tell you this.
Yeah, please.
Laguna Beach season 1
Mm-hmm.
was just added to Netflix.
Oh, I just finished watching it on Prime.
Really?
Yeah.
It was on Prime?
It was on like Paramount Plus, I think.
See, that's not Prime, sir.
Paramount Plus is a channel that you can add to Amazon Prime.
That is accurate.
It's an Amazon Prime channel, so it is on Prime.
Not accurate.
It is accurate.
Okay.
It's not as precise as you would like it to be, but it is not inaccurate.
Park.
Do you guys want another one?
Yeah.
I have another one ready.
I'd like to participate in it. I'd like to put my leg up right up on it.
Okay. This is a long one, which is also something Phil's lovers have accused him of. The new standard in this type of pedal. This is from Jonathan Lafferty. Lafferty Daniel? Remember that? Gilmore Happy. Daniel Lafferty was the other guy he played in that tournament. Okay, this new standard in effect type pedals. This is a full-featured and highly versatile pedal in a compact package. There is really no competition for this pedal in today's market. This was from May 2022, by the way.
Okay.
Basically, this is the effect type version of another pedal of a different effect type from the same company. If you enjoy using that one, then this will be a good fit for you. However, even if you've never used a pedal type, larger pedal type pedal of any kind, you shouldn't have a problem learning to use this one. Just turn the knobs until you find a sound that interests you. Speaking of knobs,
now we're talking.
That's the subtitle of this review. Speaking of knobs.
It's the subtext.
That's actually the other podcast that I do. Speaking of knobs. Despite the compact size of this pedal, the knobs are spaced in a way that makes them easy to manipulate and tweak as you see fit.
Oh, yeah.
What makes this pedal a must-have are the controls. You can augment your tone in ways that other this pedal type pedals simply can't. The usefulness of the famous this control cannot be overstated. By controlling this, you can achieve sounds that aren't even possible with your other pedals. For example, you can set these different knobs pretty high, which would be really extreme and an unusable setting on any other pedal, but then dial this control back. Doing this, you can get a unique and totally usable sound. That's just one example, but it's worth your time to really play around with the knobs.
That's what Phil told his former
lovers. It's worth your time. If you turn one all the way to one direction. I don't want to read that one. Yet another interesting feature is this two-way switch. Basically, it gives you two of this pedal effect type in one.
Mm-hmm.
In the down position, it gives you a traditional one. And in the up position, it gives you an even more lush and complex. Speaking of lush, Aaron, huh?
Yeah.
Sounding this pedal type. Truth be told, I've never heard any other pedal that sounds like it. It's awesome. In summary, this guy, it's like he wrote this for Phil's English class. In summary, this is a powerful tool that helps you achieve tones that no other this kind of pedal can do. If you think that this is a pedal effect type that has a very limited utility, you're sadly mistaken. And this pedal will prove that to you time after time. It's pretty much the best type pedal on the market. For around this much money, this thing is a steal. That's all.
Man. All I want to know is what color it is. That's my first desire.
It is a
Knowledge.
lot of different colors.
Oh, I know what it is. I do know what it is. I know exactly what it is.
In fact,
I owned one for a minute.
In fact, yeah, the name
is also a lot of colors.
The name quite literally means lots of colors, unfortunately.
Rainbow?
Which means that was the best possible question you could have asked. It is a pedal that Aaron owns, Phil.
Rainbow.
Oh,
Escapade.
And it has the blend.
And we were pretty disappointed when we found out that he didn't own it anymore.
He got rid of it real quick. What is it called? The Rainbow?
No, it's not called a Rainbow.
That's not it. It's not called Rainbow anything.
What is that one called?
Which one?
That's the game.
No, the game is not called Name Pedals that Aaron used to own.
No, it is the pedal that I used to own that you're trying to name. It's literally
called Name That Pedal, right?
No,
it's called Guess That Pedal Review.
Oh, but I mean that's how you guess. What are you guessing, Phil? You're guessing the name of a pedal.
Yeah,
right?
that's how you get to prove that you have guessed
it. How you win.
That's how you do it?
That's always been the mark to which we aim, toward which we aim to please it.
So what pedal are you thinking of, Phil?
Rainbow Machine, that's what I was thinking.
I've never owned
what pedal of Aaron's are you thinking of?
That's what I thought. He owned a Rainbow Machine, and then he had it, and then he was like, "This is dumb," and he sold it like immediately.
No. What was another pedal recently that we were disappointed to hear that he had sold?
Oh gosh,
I'll give you a hint. It's one that you purchased,
and we were disappointed because we purchased it for him as a gift.
Yeah.
You know the brand? Do you know the brand?
The brand was
like the pedal company. The company that built
brand
the mark
was Walrus Audio.
Correct.
Yeah, and it is the Iguana.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
That's what it's called, Iguana.
Yep.
No,
it's called the Walrus Audio Iguana.
The name means lots of colors.
Think of a word that means lots of colors.
Rainbow.
Single word. No, not
rainbow. A word that means lots.
Think of a prefix.
Like the opposite of mono.
What's a prefix that means many?
Multi.
Nope, not that one.
No.
Plethora.
Nope, that's not a prefix. That's a word. A prefix.
Plethora?
A 4-letter prefix.
Multi.
Like the type of relationship you've always wanted, but your wife doesn't.
Yeah.
Poly.
There you go.
And now think of a word that refers to colors.
Amorous.
Nope.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I got it.
What is it?
It's great pedal.
What's it called?
For you.
You still don't. You gotta guess. We can't quit till you guess the pedal. You have to guess that pedal review.
But you already guessed it.
I haven't said it.
That's the name of the game.
I haven't said it.
I'm still not convinced that Aaron knows what it is.
I'm helping you.
Polytone, polycolor,
Close.
Visual, poly slides,
You're talking about rainbow. What's another thing that describes like a whole
polyprism
spectrum of
what do you call really shiny, like a really shiny finish on like a bumper?
Polyshine.
Nope,
like what have you always said you could suck all the way off of a trailer hitch?
Yeah.
Oh, polychrome.
There you go.
He licks the chrome off.
He licks
chrome.
The chrome right off the trailer hitch.
Trailer hitch.
That is so funny that the first question you asked. Did you guess how many colors?
No, I said what color is it, and you said it's many colors, and then
okay,
and then I did.
That's still very good though.
And then when you said that, it clicked what you were saying about the famous feature control.
Yeah, the DFV.
Yeah.
So it's like he's talking about the fact that you can turn the normal knobs up to some insane thing, but then
and
turn
then
it
dial
almost all the way to dry.
Yeah. The D blank V is what I refer to it as.
Yeah.
Is there a phaser that has that too?
Oh, I thought there was.
Is it the Lillian? Does the Lillian Facer have that as well? Because I know the
Yeah.
Julia was like the first one that did it.
Yeah, the Lillian has it. It says it's DPV. What does the middle one stand for? Oh,
well,
just phase.
It's whatever effect it is. So it's a DCV on the Julia.
Okay.
The DFV because the F is flanger.
Okay.
Oh, the polyshrum.
So that was like a good pedal, though, right? But it
was very cool.
Yeah, we all have lots of.
I liked it a lot.
Do you still own the Ma, Phil?
I do. Of course, I do.
Have you ever made it function? Have you ever made it make sounds?
I have not yet made it make good, pleasing sounds to.
You tried it?
Yeah, but like, have you made it make sounds that you could use with your band?
No.
Hey-o.
But have you like played with it? Have you tried?
Yeah, but it was.
You probably didn't try hard enough.
I didn't try hard
enough. Can you give it to me?
No.
All right.
Phil, just give it to him.
Give it to me. I want to try.
Don't be like that.
Your former lovers did not speak that way about you. That you would never give it to them.
They said you were so generous.
They said you would always give it to them. They said if I asked, you would give it to me.
They said, P gonna give it to you.
They said just ask, he'll give it to you. Said put your leg up on him and he'll give it to you.
Just one.
I'm a one leg kind of guy.
Get a leg up on him and he'll give it to you. That's what I was told. Don't make liars out of them. All the myriad people who
all
said
of
that.
them.
Yeah, who are these people?
There were hundreds of them.
Hundreds.
that I
Some of them are lying.
Feels like the opposite of an incel.
Because some of them you did not give it to.
I'm an outsell. I'm definitely an outsell.
An out?
He's an outie.
Out voluntary.
Exactly.
Are you at LincolnPark.com?
I am, and
what's going on there?
This
is dumb. It's like
I'm shocked that you.
Why don't you give
for one thing
our viewers some background on what we're doing?
Here. Okay, so like most of my life now, things come across my awareness through TikTok.
Yeah.
And some person who's I have no idea who this person is. Somebody said, "Hey, whoa, weird things are happening at Lincoln Park's website." And so I was like, "Ooh, what does this mean?" Oh, and there was a countdown, is what they said. That was the important part.
Okay.
To a countdown that was supposed to end a few days ago. Well, so now it ended. And now there's like this weird, I don't know, like late 90s, early 2000s looking landing page that has a very cluttered image. And when you move your mouse around it, like you can click on various things that don't really do anything. So
that's what it does now after the thing's over?
Correct.
Okay.
So I can't see, like, it is still, I don't want to say mystery because a mystery makes it sound interesting.
That's like what Tori Amos was building. Is it Tori Amos?
I am at a loss for what they are attempting to do here. It looks like it's kind of like an animated image of a desk with various Lincoln Park memorabilia strewn across it.
Did you go to lerplegame.com?
Yep.
What does that do?
It takes you to one of those
like a Lerple game, like Wordle.
Yeah, like Wordle.
Oh, it's like a Lerple game.
Aaron, you're actually good with words. Actually, both of you are.
It's like a letter guesser thing.
Yeah, so if both of you do it, maybe you could crack the code and find like cool things or something.
I feel like it's kind of weird to do like kind of a clever viral marketing thing when your lead singer just died recently, tragically.
5 years ago.
Was it 5 years ago?
Yeah.
So he didn't die of COVID, is what you're saying.
Maybe he did.
The Lurple today is shelf. The word is shelf. SHELF.
I don't know what
shelf.
Lurple is. Should I know what that is?
It's like Wordle, but it's called Lurple.
It's just the same
it's
game
on,
as Wordle.
It's a Linkin
Park's website.
It's a Linkin Park version of Wordle.
That's dumb.
I'm guessing if you go on every day, maybe like it'll spell something out.
Oh, maybe that's
so. Shelf was the solution. Like a
sentence. Yeah, shelf was the solution today.
Well, here's the question. That's maybe this is more interesting. Hopefully, this is more interesting.
Anything would be more interesting than this.
Wait, tell me if this means anything. All right.
Okay.
I just found a link to. There was a tape that I picked up. Did you do that? I recovered a tape and I put it into a tape recorder. And when I clicked play, it goes to TikTok.
Really?
Linkin Park TikTok. Something about a lost version of Thoughts That Take Away My Pride. A demo from the making of Meteora. This makes no sense.
Am I crazy that like it's a little weird to do this? Or am I just being overly sensitive or something? I guess it was so long ago. So maybe
5 years.
It was a while ago.
5 years.
Yeah.
And it's not
so
like
it's
not
totally
taking advantage of like him in any way. I don't think it's not like
it's just like
it's not like
here's my question.
Here's my question to you. What let me and then you can ask yours. But how certain are you? Because I'm 100% certain that the TikTok that you originally found was in fact made by someone associated with Linkin Park.
Yeah. I'm
like
sure you're
that
right.
was the viral marketing, right?
I'm sure you're right. It's just like the sponsored content stuff. It like
yeah.
Everything's designed now to like look like it was just discovered.
No one actually stumbled upon this website.
Yeah.
Who's going to Linkin Park's website?
Yeah, I know. Especially because here's what makes it.
I'm surprised they still kept the domain. You know.
Here's what makes it.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe that's
untrustworthy. Are you ready?
That's the joke. All the rest of the Linkin Park guys are like, "What's happening here?
What's going on?
We don't know anything about this."
I guess we have to get back together because some teenagers talking about us again.
Website?
That's the thing that makes it off kilter and untrustworthy. Is I believe the person making the TikTok is like in their 20s.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Nobody in their 20s
is randomly stumbling upon a Linkin Park website.
Right.
I was at linkinpark.geocities.com yesterday.
Okay, so here's the question. If they are recording something and or planning to tour, who is replacing Chester Bennington?
No one. He's irreplaceable.
So they're just gonna
be instrumental.
Instrumental.
It's just Shinoda
we'll have Jay-Z come out
with the rap parts.
Yeah, just all the
just
rap parts only. What was his band that he had? Was it just called him? Was it just his name?
I think it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Shinoda.
I think it's Shinoda, right? That dude's tight.
I don't know. Like who is out there that isn't already like busy with their own stuff?
See, I think this is the chance to like, supergroup the way Audioslave did.
Yeah.
Like all the same guys, and then just the singer is different, right?
Yeah.
I think it should be Jonathan Davis.
Who's that?
The dude from Korn.
Oh.
Dude, Fred Durst.
Just all of them. Just if you were in a new metal band, you get to
So Jonathan Davis kind of fits like style, like vocal style wise.
Yeah.
Fred Durst does not fit at all.
No,
I
he
don't
could
think
be like Shinoda, but
the corn singer fits. His voice is like so high and shrill. And like
I mean, he
melodic.
sings and screams.
Yeah.
You could get Sonny from POD in there.
Did you guys like Linkin Park?
I did. I'm not going to
I
apologize for it.
I did not like them, but I did
too.
like their like hits. I thought they were
I liked
cool.
the
They're all right.
why did I just forget the name of the CD that was all the like remixes?
I don't know.
Phil?
Reanimation.
Yes.
Yeah.
A few of those songs on there were so good, dude.
Was it just remixes? Is that what it was?
Yeah. It was. They put out an album that was like,
and it was like it came out at a time like surround sound was really big, and we had a really nice surround sound system, and a lot of CDs that were coming out, they would put out like a DVD that had the entire CD in surround, you know, and they did that for that one, and it was pretty awesome.
Ooh, that sounds freaking cool.
Yeah,
I feel like they're probably just like re-releasing something or like some like
it wouldn't
demos.
If it was
like
a tour, that would be big news because there's never been any mention of anyone like filling in, you know.
Yeah.
So that would be big news. But I don't think that's what's happening.
When you go to the website, it makes you sign in with Apple Music or Spotify, which makes you think it's like dropping some new album or something. But not a new album, like new recordings.
Yeah. What did you guys think of that Thrice? Did you listen to that Artist in the Ambulance new version?
No.
Do you know about that?
No.
Hear about this thing though? They basically re-recorded Artist in the Ambulance, or that's the name of the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's good. I don't totally understand.
It's like the Taylor's version of Artist in the Ambulance.
Yeah, I don't understand the. It's like if Thrice were to record Artist in the Ambulance today, like it's. You know, it's a lot of the same techniques they use now, but it still sounds very much like it's still the same songs. They haven't changed the structure of any of the songs or anything.
I thought you were like, it would be as if it's like if Thrice recorded.
It's literally as if Thrice recorded Artist in the Ambulance today. It's almost as if that is what happened. So I don't. On one hand, that's like one of my favorite albums of all time. There was like a whole phase where, I would listen to that just
late
on
night
repeat while I worked out.
The tire squeal.
And that's like not one of my favorite songs on the CD, but it is an amazing song. Yeah. Artist in the Ambulance. Silhouette is my favorite song, and it is an amazing song. But I don't know. You guys should go listen to it because I would love to hear your opinions on it. Because, like I said,
how many times? Once, twice?
4 times.
4 times.
I'm not. I don't. You can't just make me say what you want me to say, Aaron.
I know. I can't make you love me.
Were you guys super into Thrice?
No, not at all.
Oh, you weren't?
I knew a lot of people who liked them. But
I mean, they were very big in the Christian scene, weren't they?
Yeah. I had a friend. I think I don't know why I never really got into Thrice, but I just never really did.
But they were like that was like a part of their identity. Was
probably
being Christian,
like
right?
Every friend that I had liked Thrice, though.
Okay.
And I never didn't like them. I just never listened to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were big with like Christian kids because they were essentially a Christian band, I guess.
I think they were. Yeah, and they would even in recent memory, they would go Dustin Kensrue would go play at churches and stuff like that.
Well, he was Do you know? Are you familiar with like Mars Hill Church?
Oh no.
So have you heard the name Mark Driscoll?
Yes.
So his church was Mars Hill,
Okay.
and it was like big, and they're one of their like main cultural aspects was like they had several bands that were like house bands.
Okay.
That were like good, and Dustin Kensrue was like the leader of one of those bands.
Before Thrice?
No, like later on, like more recently.
Interesting.
Like coinciding with Thrice.
Yeah.
So
later Thrice.
So Cole, the church was so huge at one point in time that they were attracting Christian touring musicians with a stable, like, listen, you live here.
It was like they're getting residence in Vegas.
Yes, exactly like that. Yeah. Exactly like that. And they were saying, we will pay you X amount of money.
So it's like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, except they are all volunteers.
Yeah, so like the guys from Emory were on staff there.
Okay.
A bunch of like Seattle punk guys were on staff there.
A bunch of Tooth and Nail, like
like Jeff Becker was there. But yeah, so their like music thing was big. But Dustin Kensrue, I think, was there, and then he came and did like an Orange County version of Mars Hill, Orange County, like down in Southern California where he's from. And then now I think he's not a Christian anymore, but thanks Mars Hill.
Yeah. I think
did you listen to a lot of that style of music, Aaron? Of kind of, I mean, the early stuff in my mind was kind of just hardcore, I guess, but
yeah, I think I probably was of the mindset that their early stuff was not hardcore enough for me.
I could see that.
And so then I just like never liked them.
It's hardcore. It is hard punk, but it's not really hardcore.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the Illusion of Safety it doesn't sound, I would classify them as hardcore, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So it was just like, it was like the hardcore band that people who don't listen to hardcore liked. And so for
that was how I felt
really
about like Good Charlotte and Something Corporate and Newfound Glory and all those. That weren't. It was like, oh, you people will be like, oh, I'm into punk. I like these bands. And you're like, oh, you're not really into punk.
You like Hot Topic punk.
Yeah.
Like if the bands, if all your favorite bands are on MTV, that's not punk.
Yeah.
No offense. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Did you say No Effects?
No Effects were they on MTV?
Although I did love AFI, and they were like very mainstream for a minute there.
Yeah.
But see, that's part of what makes that such a funny like distinction. It's like, oh, I don't like anything on MTV. Oh crap, my favorite band is on MTV now. Now I can't like them. Like
it's not about that. It's like if you discovered all those bands on MTV, it's probably like, I mean, not that they're not punk. I don't know.
But that is like part of what it was. It was like I stopped liking or like, being so vocal about my love of AFI when they got more popular, which is lame,
Yeah,
in
super
theory,
lame.
I should be like, I'm happy for them,
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
But
yeah.
But I never really liked AFI all that much either, so I don't know.
I
I
went to that AFI show last year, and looking around the room, there were not a lot of people that I would have liked to associated with. I don't think.
How many people were wearing?
I feel that way when I go to church a lot of times too. Hey,
yeah. I feel that way in most of the spaces I occupy.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't like any of these people.
Why am I here?
And then you realize it's because you don't like yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's because I'm here.
Yeah.
That thing about not wanting to be a part of any club that would have you as a member. Well, you are. You are part of that club.
Oh, ouch.
It's depressing.
Or you're an incel.
You know what else is depressing?
Yeah.
Friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah, it is.